Hey YouTube, Kamen Rider here with my review of the Deluxe Steam Blade from Kamen Rider Build. This is one of the primary weapons used by these two guys right here, although at the moment of this recording it's primarily been used by Blood Stark. But anyway, a real quick look at the box and then we'll get it out of here so it doesn't steal camera focus. A typical sort of neat packaging. Obviously you see a picture of the toy, it's right here, you don't even need to see it. But then you got cool promo shots of Blood Stark and Nitrouge. Same thing on the side. The other side sort of just continues the image just like the other box for the gun, and then cool promo shot on the bottom. On the back sort of advertises how it works with the other things and whatnot. So anyway, that's about it. I just wanted to show that off because it's early in the series in Box Slam. So it comes with itself, and then it also comes with the Cobra Bottle, which is right here. So there's that. So that looks pretty neat. It's a little bit different from the other bottles, is it has like a silver design here, sort of accentuating, well, like the design it's based off of. And right here you'll notice it only has one symbol as opposed to two, so it doesn't have a regular best match. So yeah, let's go ahead and just take a look at its sounds. Okay, so here we have the driver, just real quick because I'm not going to be doing it in the gun review, I'll just show this by itself. Wait, I'm not ready. Dang it, you went already. And then we'll do one combo. Rabbit usually doesn't go on this side, but what the hell. Alright, and then real quick the attack, and then we're all done. If I don't show it, there'll be people that wanted me to show it, even though it's like the same generic. Alright, now we can get back to the regular review. Okay, now that that's done, we can get to the main event. So here we have the blade, and it's pretty small, but it's actually really funny. I mentioned this in one of my recent episode reviews, is that this actually looks pretty small in the show when they're holding it. It's probably not exact, but still, given that this isn't some super long sword in the show, you don't feel that usual, I mean, you do kind of feeling like, oh, this is a small Toku toy, because, you know, usually swords and stuff of the like are notorious for being really small. Like, even for kids, I always bring this up, but it's not even that this is a kid's toy. Like, when I was a kid, I would be like, yeah, this is not right. This is too small. But like the fact that it's somewhat this size in the show is actually kind of nice. And I do kind of like the design of it. I think both the sword and gun are pretty basic, but I think I like the sword on its own a little bit more. I think it's just kind of unique with like the little water steam design and stuff like that. It still is a little basic and looks a little weirdly like Fisher-Price, like a science toy there or something, but it's still pretty neat. And you got all kinds of little functions there for changing the form. This goes up and this switches. And sound-wise, as far as I can tell, this doesn't do anything unless I've just totally missed something, so it's just all aesthetic. And then this turns, it has a little clicking noise, which feels kind of nice, but also it's not really the way that these type of like knobs feel. Like this reminds me of like the garden hose knob at my parents' house, and it does not have a clicking, but it still feels nice for function and helps you differentiate the sounds. You got a little scope right there. And when you get it, it comes separately in these two pieces and you just have to snap it together. And that's also going to be part of the transformation, which I'll be showing off in the Transteam gun, which the review of the Transteam gun is going up the same day as this within a few hours. So that's when I'm going to show off the combined mode. Anyway, so you turn it on, you get confirmation noises. And there's no lights on it or anything. And it should be obvious, but there's nowhere to put the bottle. Just, there we go. Okay, so press this button, you heard that, there's just little kind of attack noises. Honestly, it sounds like not even a traditional blade noise, it just sounds like if you accidentally hit this on something on your way to battle. And no different noises if you hold it down. The main noises come from turning the knob, so when you turn it you get 3 distinct modes, which will cycle through now the way they cycle, you'll see. So ice steam. And then it'll continue back. Nope. And after that, you get this sort of jingle. Press this. And then you go back to that, basically. And you get those noises. And that jingle noise is weird because it sounds somewhere in between just sort of a looping elemental noise and like it's trying to be a really quiet jingle. It's really weird. Okay, now, last one. This is my favorite one. Okay. And then when you do that, it doesn't really change anything. Just to show you, we'll do Ice Steam again. And that is pretty much about it. The reason I decided to hold off and show the combined mode in the gun review is because the primary sound changes come from the gun, other than just obviously this thing changing aesthetically by combining with it. It doesn't activate any new sounds by being a part of it, unless I'm completely missing something, which is always possible with me. I'm the dumbest boy in school. But the primary sound differences come from the Transteam gun, so it's more its changes in it. But like I said, it's coming out the same day, and they should be linked together. And by should be, I mean there's like a 50-50 shot of me remembering. But hopefully it'll happen. But anyway, overall, this is just a very basic weapon. I do really like the way it functions, and I like the sounds of it. But like I said, it's pretty basic. If you really want to get this and you just really like it, like a lot from the show, I don't think you'll be too disappointed with it. But I definitely recommend you get the two together, because I think they function better as a set than they do apart, especially this. I'm going to sort of spoil this, quote unquote, here, but if I had to pick one or the other as a recommendation, I would definitely pick the gun, because it's a little bit more versatile and it's a transformation device. But like I said, I definitely recommend these as a set, and I'm honestly kind of surprised they didn't sell these individually and as a set, as they've done with some things in the past. But anyway, that's about it. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's Kamen Rider, signing out.